them to the South and Ryan community. Thank you very much.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
I can't do it or she'll know I can.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
And we'd like to welcome you to South O'Brien Schools here tonight in Paulina, Iowa for looks like the end of the conference season here with the matchup between South O'Brien Wolverines and the MMCRU Royals. Should be a good matchup here tonight. South O'Brien comes in with a record of 11-8, and MMCRU comes in with a record of 13-8. So two pretty evenly matched teams coming in here tonight, so it should be a great night of volleyball. Here was senior night in South O'Brien and also pink out night. Having a nice fundraiser here for a teacher's wife that has cancer here tonight, so good turnout for that, and hopefully they're collecting a lot of donations here for their pink out night in South O'Brien. So excited for this matchup tonight. Like we said, South O'Brien did win on Tuesday night. They took on Trinity Christian at Trinity Christian, and they won 3-0. And Coach Roskamp for South O'Brien was telling me that that was a big win for them. And tonight's also a big matchup, as if South O'Brien goes on to win tonight, they will get second place in the conference, of the Warrego Conference this year for volleyball. So warm-up's underway here. We got about 6.5 minutes or so left to go before we get started here tonight. We'll go ahead and run through the starting lineups here tonight with tonight's matchup here. We'll go ahead and get those on the screen for you here. So first up, we got South O'Brien there, as you can see on your screen. We have a pretty senior-dominated team here for South O'Brien. You got Taryn Hintz, who we watched when Fuller Digital Solutions did their first volleyball matchup that they've ever covered against Mars Galen Catholic. Taryn Hintz can definitely lay the ball down. She had a lot of kills that night. So Taryn Hintz, senior setter or outside hitter. We got Sky Rader, setter that's a senior. We have Anna Fredrickson, a middle hitter who's a senior. We got Sydney Struve, outside hitter who's a senior. We got Riley Draper with the start tonight. She's a sophomore. And then we also have a defensive specialist for the right side, Sierra DeBure, that we'll see a lot tonight. She's also a senior. And then we have Avery Hohenkamp, a middle hitter for South O'Brien. And then the libero, Willa Sikaka, sophomore for South O'Brien. And South O'Brien's definitely got some good height coming into this matchup. Notice that against Lamar's Galen Catholic, that when they get the front court up there with Hintz and Fredrickson and DeBure, they can really put up a nice line up front. Had a lot of blocks the last time they played each other. So that's our starting lineup for South O'Brien. We'll go ahead and throw up MMCRU's starting lineup for tonight. So for MMCRU, we got Haley Schwartz starting. She's a senior. Jalen Bork, a junior for MMCRU. Taylor Harpenaugh, a sophomore. We have Ellie Hilbrands. And then it looks like Gretchen Ruba will play the back row for her when she rotates to the back row. Then we have Emily Dreckman, a sophomore. Faith Olson, a senior. And then Taylor Schlinger, who come in as a defensive specialist, and she is a senior on this year. So MMCRU, like I said, comes in with a record of 13-8. And they've had a pretty good season as far as kill efficiency. They have a .198 efficiency. Also, they average 8.34 kills per set. And then on the season, they've had a serve success of 985 serves out of 1,095. So a 90% serve efficiency. And then they average 2.2 aces per set. South O'Brien, like I said, comes in with an 11-8 record. On the season, they have a kill efficiency of .245 with 9.65 kills per set. with a serve success rate of 925 out of 1,065 serves on the year. So a serve efficiency of 8,600 coming in. And then South O'Brien averages 2.3 aces per set. So earlier in the week they had district matchups that came out. Looks like South O'Brien will take on Sibley Ocheyedan on October 22nd. 7 o'clock start for that one. And MMCRU will take on River Valley on the 22nd. Also a 7 p.m. district matchup that night. So just under 3 minutes here left to go before we get started here. We'll have the national anthem and stuff coming up soon here as warm-ups taking place out there. We're looking forward to a great matchup here tonight at South O'Brien. Definitely want to thank all of our fine sponsors for bringing us this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast here tonight in Polina. As I mentioned, I was talking to assistant coach Shrew before the game, and senior night here tonight, and it sounds like they have 8 seniors on their roster, and it sounded like they were going to try to get all the seniors in to get some action tonight. So that'll be nice for the seniors on their last home match here to everybody get a chance to get in and play a little bit tonight. We'll go ahead and take a little short break right here, and we'll be right back, and we'll bring you our national anthem. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions. We got MMCRU Royals coming up versus the South O'Brien Wolverines.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
Deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina, including a very nice blue 2010 Chevy Silverado LT 1500 4x4 with many extras and only 110,000 miles. Also a silver 2014 Chevy Equinox LTZ with only 64,500 miles, and it's loaded. Leather, heated seats, nav, rear camera, sunroof, and all-wheel drive, specially priced $16,395. Check out these vehicles at GannettAutoSales.com, and remember, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Between MMCRU Royals and your own South O'Brien Wolverines. Officials Dick McCourt and Judy Hogan. Please also welcome our guests, the Royals, who are coached by Heather Hughes, Kayla Means, and Kendra Knapp. The Wolverines are game, sir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembled for those bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Have you been there yet? To Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
And welcome back here after the nice national anthem job here done by the South O'Brien vocal teacher and his wife, who was battling the breast cancer here tonight. So we have the vocal teacher, John Krager, and his wife, Delaney Thompson Krager, who sang that national anthem here. So we're ready to get set here with South O'Brien taking on MMCRU here on Pink Out night. Should be a great matchup here tonight. Interesting with both teams here coming and wearing the same colors here tonight, with the Royals here wearing the darker black color and the South O'Brien with the gray and black. So MMCRU here set to serve. Looks like we got number 7, Haley Schwartz, back to serve for MMCRU Royals. South O'Brien making a sub here, getting Cedar Katie Weber into the game. And we're underway here in South O'Brien. Looks like we're going to start off with Struve there with an attack, and she couldn't quite get it over the net. So first point of the night goes to MMCRU. Looks like a quick set over there. A little too deep there, so we'll tie her up. 1-1. Looks like Sydney Struve back to serve for South O'Brien. Nice setup there for MMCRU to Jalen Bort, the 6'1" junior for MMCRU with a nice kill. Giving the serve back to MMCRU. Looks like Bork will also go back to serve this time. Nice serve that just dived over the net there. Oh, a nice little tap over there for South O'Brien. Anna Fredrickson, the senior, just a nice placement there on towards the back line there. Looks like Anna will go ahead and go back and serve here. All tied up 2-2 in the first set. A little bit trouble there with the pass. We're going to get a point to South O'Brien. Definitely got a lot of people in here tonight. We got nice and warm here. They got some fans blowing in here to help a little bit, but definitely a nice crowd here tonight in Polina. Fredrickson back to serve again. Set up the kill attempt for Emily Dreckman, just not able to get it over the net there for MMCRU. South O'Brien jumps out to the 4-2 lead. And we got Anna Fredrickson back to serve once again. Ooh, a nice serve just over the net, and that's going to be an ace. Ace for South O'Brien. South O'Brien comes in averaging just a little over 2 aces per set. A little bit too much of a line drive on that one, so turn the ball over to MMCRU. Taylor Harper back to serve. A little bit of a deep set, but a nice play there by South O'Brien's Sky Raider. The set was just a little too deep there, so she did just a nice play by tapping that ball over the net rather than try to make a tough set play. Sky will head back there to serve for South O'Brien. Just a little off there, so wasn't able to get a attempt set up. Looks like Avery Holmkamp there on the kill for South O'Brien. Just had a nice tap over just at the right time for her. It's like a timeout for MMCRU. We'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Thanks for listening to Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends, proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
And we're back. We had Sky Raider back to serve after the timeout for South O'Brien. Ooh, a nice save there for South. Oh, shoot. Nice save there for South O'Brien. Play into the net there and just wasn't able quite to get it over there with Taryn Hintz. So point would go to MMCRU with South O'Brien out with the lead 7-4 here in the early goings of the first period. Gretchen Ruby back to serve, a senior for MMCRU. Nice little tap over there. Nice recovery by Marcus. Nice save there in the back row. Nice save. Nice hustle by MMCRU. Hence there with the kill attempt. Nice dig for MMCRU. Got a nice little volley going back and forth here. Oh, nice volley by both teams there. Kept that ball alive several times over the net, and MMCRU comes out with the point there. So we will have Gretchen Ruba back to serve once again here for MMCRU Royals. Sukaka there at the back row, the libero. Sukaka got a call against MMCRU here, so point to South O'Brien. Senior Taryn Hintz will go back to serve for South O'Brien. Looks like we got a kill there for Emily Dreckman, sophomore from MMCRU. Looks like Emily will also go back to serve, the sophomore there coming in tonight's game. She looks like she's listed as 6'1", so nice height there for Emily too. 2 kills in a row for MMCRU. Looks like we had senior Faith Olson on that one. We got the score here with South O'Brien leading 8-7. Dreckman back to serve again. Tough serve there to handle for South O'Brien. It just tapped the net there, as you can see, and dived down. So we got a tie ball game here in the first period. Looks like we're going to have a timeout back to South O'Brien's side. So we'll go ahead and keep her here this time. So South O'Brien came out firing here, took a nice early lead, and MMCRU coming back here with a nice little rally. Got us all tied up here with 8-8, so Coach Roskamp wants to take a little timeout and get our team back in order here. MMCRU had a couple nice sets there and a couple nice kills back-to-back. Also with that little serve there that kind of bumped over the net. Those are always tough to gauge when it just goes off the net like that. You're not sure if that ball is going to carry a little further or dive down there, so... Once again, this is a last conference game for South O'Brien and holds a lot for them, so if they can win tonight's game, that will give them second place in the Warrego Conference. Looks like we're set to go here again. Emily Dreckman, sophomore, back to serve. Going to set up Hintz in the back row. Ooh, got a tough play off the hoop. Looks like we scored 2 points there in the hoop. The crowd sure seemed to enjoy that one. So a point to South O'Brien with Hintz with the kill from the back row. Looks like they're going to have the libero. Willa Sikika back to serve for South O'Brien. Ooh, off the ceiling. Struve with the bump. We're going to set it up there. Looks like we had a kill for Sierra DeBoer, senior. So a nice timeout there for South O'Brien. Come out of the timeout and get 2 points in a row here. Libero Sikika back to serve for South O'Brien again. Just a little bit deep. Nice tap over there for MMCRU. Got another nice back-to-back kill there. Looks like we had Anna Fredrickson, the senior. Sikika back to serve once again here for South O'Brien. That one's going to be just a little short. You can see that right off of her hand. Just didn't quite hit that one right, so a point to MMCRU. Looks like that's going to send Faith Olson, senior, back to serve. Looks like they tried to set it up to Fredrickson once again. They got a little deep, so the ref's going to go ahead and call that point over to MMCRU. From the early goings here, it looks like we're going to have a pretty even match throughout the night. Another serve here by Olson. Set up to Hintz in the back row. Nice save there by South O'Brien. Back-to-back spikes over there for MMCRU's Haley Schwartz, senior. And a nice play for South O'Brien as they get the point. South O'Brien making some more substitutions here. Getting Riley Draper back in the game. Looks like she's going to come in to serve for the Wolverines. MMCRU sets it up for Jalen Bork that time, the 6'1" junior, and just a little too long there on her kill attempt. Point to South O'Brien with Draper serving again for the Wolverines. MMCRU just got a little off kilter on that one and wasn't able to set her up for a spike attempt. So Draper back to serve once again for the Wolverines. Set up for Struve. Nice deflection there. It's going to fall in there. So a kill for Struve for South O'Brien. So South O'Brien comes out of the timeout here and runs through a nice little, ran off a good, 8 points in a row there or so. So taking the lead 15-9. Got another timeout by MMCRU here to kind of settle things down a little bit. So we got Coach Heather Yude there leading the MMCRU Royals and Coach Courtney Roskamp leading the South O'Brien Wolverines. As I kind of stated earlier, these two came in with pretty like records on the year. South O'Brien at 11-8 and MMCRU at 13-8. So pretty evenly matched. A lot of their stats coming into tonight's game are pretty close to each other too. So kind of an idea we would have a fun matchup here tonight. It sounds like this is from what I was talking with Coach Struve earlier, this is the first time they played each other this year. Nice dig by Sikika in the back row. Kill attempt there for South O'Brien by Anna Fredrickson, just a little short into the net. So good timeout by Coach Yude for MMCRU. Gets the point back and the serve back for MMCRU. Senior Haley Schwartz back to serve. Going to set it up for Strew. A little deep there, a little tap over. And we got a kill for MMCRU with sophomore Ellie Hillbrands. Well, both these teams got a lot of nice height. Ellie comes in at 6'1". This is where she's listed on the stat book here. Set it up for Struve again, and Struve's going to have another kill. So Sydney Struve with the kill, giving South O'Brien the 16-11 lead. It looks like Sydney is going to go ahead and go back and serve. And the kill attempt's going to go into the net, so another point for South O'Brien. Strew back to serve again. Set up for Hintz there. And a little quick tap over caught MMCRU, just a little off guard there, so another point for South O'Brien. Last time watched South O'Brien take on Lamar's Galen. Struve got back to serve and had a lot of nice runs for South O'Brien, so see if they can get on another one here with her serving. Set up there for Hintz and had a nice block, but just not able to get there on the deflection from the block, so a kill for Hintz for South O'Brien. And Struve back to serve again. Just a little deep there on the bump, and Hintz was all over that one. She's seeing that one coming, and with the knockdown, and just like that, we're up to South O'Brien with a 20-11 lead. See if Struve can keep it going here. Just a little tap over. Looks like we had Skylar Rader there, tried to just pin one on the edge over there, and just a little bit out of bounds. So point to MMCRU. We got Jalen Bork back to serve for the Royals. Looks like we're going to go ahead and set up Hintz for a kill. Nice dig by MMCRU. Ellie Hillbrand, sophomore for MMCRU with the kill attempt there. Just timing a little off there and killed that one into the net. So we have Anna Ferguson back to serve for the Wolverines. Kill attempt by Abby Schreck, or by Emily Dreckman from MMCRU, on there, and a nice block up front by South O'Brien. Looks like we have a call with into the net, so a point's going to turn over to MMCRU there. Taylor Harper now back to serve for the Royals. Quick action there, you got to be ready up front. Looks like we had a nice kill over there for MMCRU. I believe that was Emily Dreckton, the sophomore for the Royals. That sends Taylor Harpernall back to serve again. A lot of back and forth action there. Rader with the kill attempt. A little too deep into the net there, not able to dig that one out, so a point to South O'Brien, and 2 points away here from taking the first set with a 23-14 lead. Sky Rader back to serve for the Wolverines. And right into the net. Looks like MMCRU bringing in number 3 Gretchen Ruba, senior, to serve. Nice serve that just dived over the net there. Oh, nice angle shot there for Sierra DeBur for South O'Brien, but just a little bit out of bounds. Had the right idea on that one, but just carried a little too deep out of bounds. So Gretchen Ruba serve once again for the Royals. Got a nice serve that just dives over the net. Going to set up Hintz for the kill. What a nice dig there for MMCRU. Taylor Harpernall did a nice job just keeping that one off the ground, but not able to get the reflection there. So we got 24-16. Game point to South O'Brien here. See if South O'Brien can get the game-winning point here, and they're going to go ahead and score 25-16. South O'Brien's going to go ahead and take the first set here tonight. So South O'Brien leading 1-0 after the first set of action here in Polina. We thank you for joining us here in Polina with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we want to thank all of our fine sponsors. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region. Personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
And welcome back to Polina here for senior night for the South O'Brien Wolverines, with the Wolverines taking the first set 25-16. We got Sydney Strude here to lead off the serving for South O'Brien in match number 2 of the night. Nice play by Hintz there with just ready for that tap over, and she wasn't having any of that, so South O'Brien out to the quick early 1-0 lead. It's been a good year for South O'Brien Athletics with their football team not having lost yet this year, and I believe they're ranked number 4th right now. Going to go ahead and set it up for Fredrickson. Wasn't quite sure if that one had a deflection off there. It looks like they're not going to call a deflection, so a little too deep on the kill attempt, so it's going to turn it over to MMCRU to serve. Looks like we got Jalen Bork back to serve for the Royals. Nice little quick tap over there by Sky Raider, and caught the Royals off guard, so a point to South O'Brien. Senior Andrew Fredrickson back to serve for the Wolverines. Just a little too deep there on that bump up to the setter, so another point for South O'Brien. Fredrickson back to serve again. Going to go ahead and set up Hintz, and she's going to just lob it over. MMCRU struggling to get set up right now and not getting the kill attempt. Nice block up front for MMCRU. Looks like we had a combo of Emily Dreckman and Taylor Harpenaugh up there with the block, so it looks like Harpenaugh is going to head back and serve for MMCRU. And block. Back-to-back blocks by MMCRU on the kill attempt there for Avery Homekamp, senior for South O'Brien. So Harpenaugh back to serve once again. Setting up Struve. Nice volley action here, back and forth. Going to go ahead and set up Hintz on this one. And Hintz with a nice kill there is try to dig that one out, but just a little too much power to try to control that one. So point back for South O'Brien in the early 4-3 lead here in the second period, or in the second match of the night. Sky Raider back to serve there. Sikika with the serve. That was a close one. I don't know if that would have been stayed in bounds or not, but she went ahead and saved it. Both teams with a couple nice rallies and saves there to keep this volley going. Hintz with another kill for South O'Brien. I'll tell you, when she gets up there and that ball is set just right, she is tough to stop. So Hintz with the kill. Sky Raider back to serve again. Nice serve that just died over the net there. Oh, nice back-to-back kill attempts there for MMCRU, and that one just snuck in the inline there. Faith Olson there on that kill for MMCRU. MMCRU bringing in Gretchen Ruba to serve, the senior for them. Set it up over to Fredrickson. She just lobs it over. Oh, nice play by MMCRU. They had a couple of gals there that kind of faked to the first one, and then Haley Schwartz with the kill for MMCRU, the senior. Going to go ahead and tie us up 5-5 here. Well, that ball just died. Nice job by Sikika to even get that one off the ground. That ball really just died over the net, so we have an ace for Gretchen Ruba. Looks like we're going to have a timeout for South O'Brien. Coach Roskamp not happy with what she was seeing there, so she's going to go ahead and take a timeout and try to get her troops back in order here. So MMCRU leading 6-5 here in the early goings of the second set tonight. I was talking to Coach Heather Strube before the game. She's the assistant coach for South O'Brien, who happens to be my cousin also, and she made a really good point that, you know, unlike basketball, volleyball is definitely a game of streaks, and volleyball always resets after the first set, second set, whereas basketball doesn't, and you get a big lead and you can kind of carry that lead and win the game, but volleyball is definitely a game of streaks, and things can go back and forth real quick. Last time we covered the South O'Brien game where Scala Catholic, South O'Brien came roaring out of the gates and won the first two sets handily. And then Galen Catholic came back and won the next two sets handily, and then South O'Brien was able to hold on and win the fifth set. So you just never know in volleyball, and nice time out there probably to try to settle things down and get things going again here. So we got Gretchen Ruba back to serve again for MMCRU, and maybe that timeout just threw her off a little bit, and she serves that one to the net. So we got Taryn Hintz, the senior, to serve for South O'Brien. And a nice kill over there for MMCRU with Haley Schwartz, the senior. Only listed as 5'7", but does a nice job getting up there and getting the ball killed over the net. Sarah DeBoer just tried to tap it over there, just not quite enough on it there, so it falls short. So another point to MMCRU with an 8-6 lead here. Looks like we got Dreckman back to serve for the Royals. And another nice job there by Haley Schwartz, the senior, for MMCRU. Doing a nice job, the senior, just placing the ball in the right spot and getting through. So 9-6 lead for MMCRU, and Dreckman back to serve once again. That one was just not hit right off her hand. You could see that one just as it came off her hand. It wasn't going to make it there. South O'Brien sending back the libero, Willa Silica, to serve. That time, Haley Schwartz just not able to get that ball placed right and kills it right into the net. So a point to South O'Brien, and Silica will go back to serve once again here. Nice little volley action back and forth there between these two teams. That one sounded good right off her hand. You could just hear the difference in that hit. So Jalen Bork with the kill for MMCRU, the 6'1" junior. That will send senior Faith Olson back to serve for the Royals. Silica with a nice dig there from the ground. Nice call there. Heard teammates helping Silica out there and told her that ball was out, and she laid off. So nice job by letting that one go and getting the point. It's going to send back Riley Draper to serve for the Wolverines. Nice dig there by Hintz. Looks like we got a call into the net there on South O'Brien, so point over to MMCRU. So we had Haley Schwartz on that kill attempt for MMCRU, and she'll head back to serve also for the Royals. So this game pretty evenly matched coming out here with the Royals hanging in this one here with a 12-9 lead here. Schwartz back to serve once again for the Royals. Not sure if you can see that on your screen, but man, that ball gets so close to the ceiling every time. It's just hovering right there at the ceiling. Going to set up Struve. Nice save in the back row by Schwartz there for MMCRU and keep that ball alive. Set up Ellie Hilbrands for the kill, and nice dig for South O'Brien. Oh, a nice try for a tap over there by Sky Rader. Nobody was home there, but just a little bit out of bounds. So another point to MMCRU with the 13-9 lead, and Schwartz back to serve once again here. Nice little tap over there by Rader, but MMCRU ready for that one. It's the second or third time I've seen MMCRU run that set where they fake it to the gal in the middle, and then they hit it to the outside, and it's got a couple different points. So we got a timeout here by South O'Brien with MMCRU Royals on a bit of a run here with a 14-9 lead. And like I was saying earlier, this game is definitely about a game of runs, so definitely don't want to let this thing get out of hand. So a good time out there for Coach Roskamp and the South O'Brien Wolverines. So we are Fuller Digital Solutions out of Cherokee, associated with KCHE Radio, so we're definitely glad here to be calling this game for you here tonight with our live stream and all of our fine sponsors here in the South O'Brien area. So I'm Kyle Jorgensen. I'm originally from Marcus and got a lot of family in the South O'Brien area, and I'm here with Gabe Fuller. So we're going to come out of this timeout here with MMCRU serving yet with Haley Schwartz back to serve. Looks like they're going to go ahead and set up Stru. Another nice dig by MMCRU. Nice quick tap over there for MMCRU. Looks like we had the 6'1" junior Jalen Bork there with the tap over. So definitely a lot of nice height here between these two schools. Quick tap over by Raider. Gonna set up Ellie Hillbrands. South O'Brien ready for that one there. Anna Fredrickson on the block for the Wolverines. It also looks like Sky Raider was there to help her. So that's going to send Sydney Struve back to serve for the Wolverines. Set up Ellie Hillbrands again there. She tried to kill attempt, but just hit a little flat there right to the bottom of the net. So point to South O'Brien, trailing 11-15 here. Struve back to serve again. A little different approach that time for Hillbrands, and she just kind of tapped that one over, and then she was ready for the follow-up by MMCRU. So Hillbrands a sophomore for MMCRU with a 6'1" height also. So Bork back to serve for the Royals. Went ahead and set up Anna Fredrickson on that one. Heard the crowd saying they wanted a deflection called on that one, but it looks like they're not going to give it to them. So a point for MMCRU Royals with Bork back to serve again. Nice set play there for Sky Raider just to tap that one over. That play has caught MMCRU off just a few times tonight. Anna Fredrickson back to serve for the Wolverines. See if South O'Brien can get a little rally going here and get back into this game. Down 4 points now at that point. So 13-7 they're trailing here. 13-17, excuse me. Fredrickson back to serve once again. Nice call there. You can hear the crowd saying let that one go as the kill attempt there by Ellie Hillbrands for MMCRU was deflected off South O'Brien. So point for MMCRU leading 19-13 here. Harpenaugh back to serve. Going to set up Hintz. Hintz with a nice kill right down the line there. That was a close play, but they called that one in. So point to South O'Brien. Senior Sky Raider to serve for the Wolverines. Ooh, a nice kill for MMCRU. So MMCRU looks like they settled down after that first set, and they've come back out and played a nice set here tonight in the second set of the night. So MMCRU with the serve leading 19-14. Got Gretchen Ruba back to serve for the Royals. Flickerfeld with the dig try there, hit into the net, just not able to recover on that one, so point to MMCRU. And we got Ruby back to serve once again. Hintz just tried a little tap over there. I'm going to go ahead and set Hintz up, and a nice kill over there for Hintz. She had a nice touch on that kill. A lot of times she slams that ball pretty hard, but that time she just saw that opening and just tapped it right where that opening was. So South O'Brien trailing by 5 here with Hintz back to serve. Oh, that ball just dived over the net. What a nice serve. Set up Struve over there, and Struve with the left-hand tap over. Point to South O'Brien. So we'll have Hintz serving here once again. Looks like we got a substitution bringing in senior Taylor Schlinger for MMCRU Royals. Setting up Struve there. A nice recovery for MMCRU. So it looks like we had a double hit there in a row for South O'Brien, so that's going to give the point to MMCRU. Coach is saying there that wasn't a direct hit, but more of a deflection, but it looks like they might meet and talk about that one. See what the officials come up here with on that call, but so it looks like they're going to let that call stand as it was there. Close play. So MMCRU leading 21-16 here with Emily Dreckman on that serve for them. Going to go ahead and set Struve up again. And they're going to block that one, and it stayed in bounds, so another point for MMCRU. Another nice save here for MMCRU. MMCRU definitely been a lot scrappier this game. So we had a kill by Jalen Bork, a 6'1" junior for MMCRU, giving the MMCRU the 23-16 lead. So MMCRU definitely calmed down this game and coming out playing a much better second set. And we got an ace for MMCRU. Ace for Jalen Bork, the junior. So we got set point here for MMCRU over South O'Brien if they can get a point here. Definitely a lot more chatter this game between the MMCRU Royals players. And going to go ahead and get the kill and the set point. So MMCRU Royals are going to take set number 2 to tie things up here 1-1. We thank you very much for joining us tonight on this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast. We'll be right back after this commercial break, thanks to our fine sponsors.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends, proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
Deals at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Polina, including a very nice blue 2010 Chevy Silverado LT 1500 4x4 with many extras and only 110,000 miles. Also a silver 2014 Chevy Equinox LTZ with only 64,500 miles, and it's loaded. Leather, heated seats, nav, rear camera, sunroof, and all-wheel drive, specially priced $16,395. Check out these vehicles at KinnaidAutoSales.com, and remember, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Polina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
And welcome back. Here we're coming up on set number 3 of the night. We're all tied up here at 1-1. And talking to Gabe here during the timeout, it's kind of interesting that both teams won that first set 1-1. Or both were tied up 1-1, but both teams won that match 25-16. So kind of interesting there that both teams winning by the same score. Looks like we're going to have MMCRU set to serve to start off set number 3 with Haley Schwartz. Raider with the tap over South O'Brien. Nice block there for South O'Brien and Hilbrand. That ball just kind of hung right there in the net. A little tough one to play, and MMCRU is going to open up with the first point in set number 3. Bush Swartz back to serve once again. Looks like they're going to set up SRU. A little too deep out there on that kill attempt, so another point to South O'Brien, or for MMCRU. Tap over by Rader. Kind of that play that they've run a few times there where they fake it to the first gal, and I think that's the first time tonight they haven't had that play work for them. So South O'Brien with the side out. Sydney Strube to serve for the Wolverines. A little miscommunication there, just about lost that one, but a nice recovery there. Tisha Daper with that knock that one over. Nice couple of saves there by both squads. What a save by South O'Brien. Fun to watch those when they hustle like that. These girls play with all their heart, and they really hustle a lot. Looks like we got a call into the net, so the point's going to go to the Royals on this one. So MMCRU definitely likes to go to their 6'1" sophomore Ellie Hilbrands a lot. Rader with the tap over for the Wolverines, going back to Hilbrands again. Ooh, nice dig there by Hintz. That ball was on the ground. She does that one out. Nice save recovery for South O'Brien to get the point on that one. Coach Rostap's going to send the senior back. Anna Fredrickson to serve. South O'Brien challenged 2-3 here early in the third set. Nice block up there. Some good height up front for South O'Brien. Got Taryn Hintz, a 6'1" senior, and then Avery Homekamp, also a senior at 6'2". So not only are they tall, but they're lanky. Hard to get over them. Just a little bit offside there for that hit, and didn't quite get it over inbounds on the right side there. So a point to South O'Brien. Couple of South O'Brien players there kind of in the same spot, and just wasn't communication there. So all things tied up here, 4-4 in the third period. Taylor Harper now back to serve for the Royals. See if we can get out of recover. Ooh, just a tough one there to try to recover from, but first set there, or bump from Struve went a little high off to the right, and nice try by Sikaka to save that one, but point to the Royals. And an ace for the MMCRU Royals with Harper now back to serve for the Royals. Harper on name is definitely well known for the MMCRU Royals fans over there. So serving to the net's going to tie things up here, 5-5. It's going to send senior Sky Rader back to serve for the Wolverines. A little deep on that one. Those serves into the net are too deep or just killer points to give up. Easy points for the other team. They have to give up a point on a service attempt. Knew that one's going to be trouble there when that ball dove down to the ground. Nice attempt there to save that one, but always a tough play when it goes into the net. So MMCRU likes to sub in Gretchen Ruba, their senior, to serve, and she does a really nice job serving that ball. Just gets it over the net and makes it tough to get it back over and set up at least a kill attempt. Tried to set up Hintz there, just a little off on the set. So a pretty fun volleyball match here with two teams that are pretty evenly matched here tonight, and definitely going back and forth, and MMCRU coming out playing well here in the second set with a nice little run here. So MMCRU leading 9-5 here in the third set. We're all tied up here 1-1 apiece with South O'Brien coming out winning the first set 25-16 here on senior night, and then MMCRU bouncing back nicely in the second set to also win 25-16, leaving us tied up here. And MMCRU coming out playing well in this third set, so Coach Wozkamp wants to take a timeout here and hopefully get our squad settled down and get them playing like they were in that first set. Get a good timeout and hopefully get a good run going here and get back into this game and get tied up and take the lead. So senior Gretchen Ruba back to serve again for the Royals. Seems to be their serving specialist for the Royals. Let's see if South O'Brien just not able to get set up there. So Haley Schwartz, seniors, had a really nice night for the Royals. Several kills tonight. And Haley not the tallest player out there, but she definitely can. She's got good athleticism and knows how to place that ball just right over the net. Nice dig by Sikaka. Hins with the kill attempt. Nice try there by the Royals. Just had a double tap there, so they called her hitting it 2 times in a row. So we'll turn the ball over with Hintz back to serve for the Wolverines. Off the ceiling on that one. Nice block over there. Got Avery Homecamp and center the board with the block for the Wolverines. A couple over 6 foot, so hard to get over those two. Faith Olsen with just a tap over there. And then we had Emily Dreckman with the point for the Royals, so it's going to turn the ball back over to the MMCRU Royals. With Dreckman back to serve. A lot of nice action here tonight. Both teams really trying hard, and just a lot of action right at the net there. But got Struve getting the point for South O'Brien. It's going to send the libero Willa Sikaka back to serve with South O'Brien trailing 8-11 here in the third set. Tough one to recover there. Knew that was going to be a little bit too deep there, so I'm going to turn it right back over to the Royals. They're going to send senior Faith Olsen back to serve. Shrew with a tap over. Nice save by the Royals. Had a lot of nice scrappy plays tonight, saving some of those, giving them an extra chance in the game. Also a nice block by the Royals. Looks like we might have had a deflection there off the MMCRU Royals, so the point to the South O'Brien Wolverines. Close play on the inline there, but I think they calling that ball deflected, so we're going to send back Draper to serve for the Wolverines. Oh, that ball just hung on the net there. Nice save for South O'Brien. Had Andrew Frederickson on the kill attempt for South O'Brien, but didn't quite come on down on that one. Hit that one a little too straight, so out of bounds. So a point to MMCRU. Haley Schwartz, senior, back to serve for the Royals. Looks like the refs are going to change their mind on the call here. Shrew with the kill attempt there, and I believe it got deflected by MMCRU Royals. So yeah, no point awarded. Looks like they call a jump ball, so MMCRU with the serve once again. Looks like we had Struve and Ferguson going for the ball at the same time and kind of let it fall in between them there, so that time there will be a point for the Royals. Nice little tap over there for Sky Rader. She's done that just a few times tonight, so seems to know just the right time to do that and tap it over. It's going to send Sydney Struve back to serve for the Wolverines. Hintz was all over that little tap attempt by MMCRU. Looks like we had Jalen Bork trying to tap that one over. So Struve on the serve again for the Wolverines. Going to set up the sophomore Hilbrands, and she kept that one just nice and bound. So probably her best kill she's had tonight. She had a nice cross angle kill there and just kept that one in the back corner there. So tough to defend that one. So MMCRU up 15-11. Jalen Bork back to serve for the Royals. Hintz with the kill attempt and just dug that one in a little bit top of the net, not able to get that one over. So MMCRU's come out playing well in this third set and has kept a 4 to 5 point lead most of the match here. Going to set it up to sophomore Hilbrands again. Nice job by the block by MMCRU. We got Jalen Bork with the block, the 6'1" junior, so good height there with her, and she's also got pretty good length to her. So turn it over to South O'Brien. We got Ferguson back to serve for the Wolverines. Setting up Hintz for the kill and a nice dig on the back row for the Royals. MMCRU ready for that little tap over. We had Emily Dreckman, the 6'1" sophomore, with just a tap over there. So MMCRU definitely playing well here in this third set. That one just stayed in bounds, so a nice break there for South O'Brien. Avery Holmkamp with the kill on that one, so we'll send Sky Rader back to serve. And I had a feeling if South O'Brien didn't get a point there might have been a timeout coming up, but point to South O'Brien, and we'll see what happens here. Looks like we had a point to MMCRU. I think that one was out of bounds on the kill attempt by Hintz. Good to send back Gretchen Ruba, the senior. Subbing in to serve once again. Nice serve there just off the net. Nice try by Sydney Struve there, diving on the ground, trying to save that one that was into the net, but just not able to come up with that one. So MMCRU with a 20-13 lead with Ruby back to serve once again for the Royals. Going to set up Hintz, and a nice kill for Hintz. South O'Brien desperately needed that point, and Hintz was able to come through for him with the point. And Hintz will go back to serve for the Wolverines. A little bit deep there, but MMCRU plays it. Struve with the kill. A nice block attempt for MMCRU, but just blocked it back into the net and fell down. So back-to-back points for South O'Brien, getting them back within 5 points here in the third set. South O'Brien needs to go on a bit of a run here to get back into this thing. Nice volleyball action here, back and forth here by a couple of teams both playing hard, and just a lot of good action tonight. Nice read there for Faith Olson, the senior for MMCRU. She read that ball really nice and just tapped it over there. Just crept on her side just a little bit there and able to knock it over for the point. So Emily Dreckman back to serve for the Royals. Nice save by Sikika. Ooh. Wasn't sure she quite saved that one or not, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and call that one hit the ground. So point to the Royals. So MMCRU up 22-15 here in the third set. Nice block there. Had the Twin Towers up front for South O'Brien. Avery Holmkamp and Sarah DeBoer there. Nice point for South O'Brien. They're trailing by 6 here in the third set, 22-16. They're going to send back to libero to serve Villa Sikika. Kill attempt by Jalen Borp, but just drove that one right into the net. So South O'Brien maybe getting a little momentum here. These games are definitely a game of runs and swings, and if you can reel off 5 or 6 points in a row, you can get yourself back into this thing. Looks like we're going to have a timeout for the Royals, so Coach Yu can definitely sense a little bit of momentum switching to the South O'Brien side. Gotten back within 4 points here in the third set with South O'Brien was just down by 6 or 7 points there, so timeout by Coach Yu trying to settle her team down here and get them to come out and get the victory here in the third set. So we definitely had a couple of good matches so far here tonight with these teams. Kind of had a feeling we'd come out and see a couple of pretty equally, squared off teams here. Both teams have a good height up front with girls 6 foot tall. Each team has about 3 girls about 6 foot and a couple right around 6 foot tall, and stats coming in pretty comparable within a year. So had a good feeling we'd see a pretty good matchup here tonight, the senior night from South O'Brien. So South O'Brien still serving here with Sikika on the serve for the Wolverines. Wolverines trailing by 4 here in the third set, tied 1-1. So that ball just deflected just a little bit of a side angle. Wasn't sure if that one was going to go over or not. And MMCRU kind of let it go and fell a little short. So another point to the Wolverines, creeping back into this thing down 19-22. It's been a nice run with Sikika serving for the Wolverines. And a nice kill for the Royals. I believe that was Haley Schwartz, the senior. So she's had a really nice night for the Royals over there with a bunch of kills for them. Faith Olson back to serve for the Royals. Point for the Royals, so we're looking at one more point here for the MMCRU Royals, taking set 3 here tonight. Olson looking over to the sideline, seeing what coach wants her to do. Set it up to Hintz, but a nice reply there for Royals, getting that ball right back over. Going to be tough to get this one over. Nice save by the Wolverines. Lots of good hustle by both teams tonight. Nice kill attempt there for the Royals by Jalen Bork, the 6'1" junior, but just a little too deep on that one, so point to the Wolverines. Looks like we're going to take out Holmkamp and bring in Riley Draper. She's going to serve. And we got Taylor Harpenaugh with the kill over there for the Royals. So South O'Brien's going to go ahead and lose the third set, 25-20 to the MMCRU Royals. So MMCRU jumps out with the 2-1 lead here. So after 3 sets at Polina, and South O'Brien is trailing 1-2. We'll go ahead and take a quick time out. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions, and thank you to all of our fine broadcasters.
At TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
So, what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
And welcome back to Polina with South O'Brien taking on the MMCRU Royals here on senior night. So South O'Brien coming out, taking the first set here tonight, and then MMCRU with a nice response taking the next two sets. So South O'Brien trailing 2-1 here, coming out to play set number 4. So South O'Brien needs to win this set to force the 5th set. Definitely don't want to go out on your senior night with a loss here. Also with more than just senior night, but second place in the conference on the line here for South O'Brien. Needed to win this game tonight. So Sydney Strudel leads us off with the serve for the Wolverines. So it's been a pretty even play tonight. Both sides had a nice sets of runs and lots of good volleys back and forth tonight between these two teams. Got Hintz with the kill for South O'Brien to take the first point of set number 4. So it seems like both sets, all the sets that have started tonight, any team that's come out and taken just a little bit of a lead has gone on to win the match. So we'll see which team can jump out to a little bit of a lead here in set number 4. Lots of nice action back and forth there, and Jalen Bork with just a nice tap over placement there for the MMCRU Royals, tying things up here. Looks like Bork will go ahead and go back and serve for the Royals as well. Nice kill by Hintz over there. She just kept that one in the back line there for the point for South O'Brien. So definitely knew both these teams had a lot of talent, as both of them had pretty good softball seasons last year, both winning a few games in the tournaments and bringing back a lot of experience. Kill attempt there by the sophomore Ellie Brands for the Hillbrands for the MMCRU Royals into the net. So back-to-back points for South O'Brien. And we got Ferguson back to serve. Tried to set up Hintz over there on the side and just a little bit off on the tap over there. So turn it back over to the Royals with Taylor Harper now back to serve. little off on that tap over there, so back-to-back points for the Royals. With Harper now back to serve again. There was a nice kill for Hintz. You could just tell the difference when they hit that ball just right. That it sounds different coming off their hand. So nice kill for Hintz, and going to send Sky Raider back to serve for South O'Brien, leading here 4-3 in the early goings of the fourth set. Nice save there at that ball hitting off the net. A little crowd reaction there. You could just hear a little bit of a carry there for Avery Homecamp for South O'Brien. So kind of like they've done all night. MMCRU bringing in Gretchen Ruba to serve. So Hintz over on the right side with a nice kill for South O'Brien. Looks like we had Emily Dreckman there, the 6'1" sophomore, that just tried to tap that one over, but just kind of carried that one with her hand a little bit and not able to get it over. So Hintz back to serve again. So that ball just kind of dived over the net there. Haley Schwartz had a nice night for MMCRU, just not able to quite get that one over. Being a little bit undersized, she's definitely had a nice night for MMCRU up front. Got an ace there for Taryn Hintz for South O'Brien. So South O'Brien jumping out to the 8-4 lead here in the fourth set. So, you know, if the trend continues tonight, the team jumping out to the lead has usually gone on to win that set. So this might be a good sign for South O'Brien. So quick timeout here for Coach Yude and the MMCRU Royals to try to settle things down here a little bit for the MMCRU Royals. You can definitely tell after that first set that MMCRU definitely calmed down and started playing MMCRU Royal volleyball. Done a nice job there since that first set. Lots of communication going on for the Royals. We'll see if South O'Brien can get back into this game, or into this match with the win here in set number 4 and force a tiebreaker fifth set. So we have Taryn Hintz back to serve here. She's got quite a few points in a row for South O'Brien. So a nice time out there for Coach Yude as she gets instant results, and MMCRU Royals gets the kill. No, South O'Brien with the point back with Sierra DeBoer with the kill there for the Wolverines. South O'Brien going to send back the libero Willow Sikika to serve. South O'Brien leading 9-5 here in the fourth set. It's one of those killer points there. You hate to give up an easy point like that, especially after the way the teams have been battling tonight. Both teams just really going hard at it, back and forth. Lots of nice volleys all night tonight. Setting up Struve. Struve with the kill over there with the deflection off of Taylor Harper on Jalen Bork out of bounds. So point to South O'Brien. That's going to send back sophomore Riley Draper to serve. So once again, MMCRU gets the ball back after Haley Schwartz, senior, there with another point for the MMCRU Royals. She's really had a nice night up front. And Schwartz will go back to serve. Cindy Struve over there with the kill for South O'Brien. It's kind of funny, like a play in baseball, they always say, well, like when a defensive player makes a great play, it seems like they're always the one that come with the bat the next inning. It's been that way here tonight with, like, they make a great play, they're the next ones that come up to serve. Looks like we had the ball go down the hallway, so we got someone chasing the ball out there in the hallway. Point to the Royals, so Royals will send Jalen Bork back to serve. And through with the kill off of the deflection there. So back and forth here. This set number 4 has come out with South O'Brien taking their early lead, but keeping it. MMCRU is definitely keeping in this game, keeping down by 3 or 4 points back and forth. So Anna Fredrickson back to serve for the Wolverines. Oh, what a nice tap over for the Royals. Definitely a great placement on that play there. Just saw that open up in the back and tapped it over perfectly and set it right in the back. So not much you can do that for the Wolverines. Harpenaugh back to serve for the Royals. And Harpenaugh's going to go ahead and get an ace. So just like that, we got a 2-point match. Nice save by Struve, diving on the ground. Not able to get the second one though, so another point for MMCRU with back-to-back points for the Royals. A nice volley going on here. Both teams really working hard at it. Very nice volley. That ball going back and forth over the net several times there with both teams making several nice plays on that one. And hence ended up with the kill for South O'Brien, giving them the point. It's going to send senior Sky Raider back to serve for the Wolverines. Emily Dreckman with the kill attempt for the Royals, and nice job by South O'Brien with the recovery and setting up Hintz for the kill. So back-to-back points for the Wolverines and back-to-back serves by a Raider. Got a nice block up front. Looks like we had a combo up there of Avery Holmkamp and Sierra DeBoer by the Wolverines. So we'll keep Sky Raider serving here for the Wolverines. Called by the official there, a little bit of a carry, I believe, by the Royals. Looks like we're going to go ahead and have a timeout by the MMCRU Royals here with just a little bit of a spurt and a run here by South O'Brien with a 16-11 lead here in the fourth set. So South O'Brien needing this set to force the fifth set tiebreaker. It's been back and forth action here with a couple of teams that are pretty evenly matched here. So pretty good volleyball here in South O'Brien on senior night. Pretty special night here with the Pink Out Night, and October being Cancer Awareness Month, and South O'Brien facing their own battles with the vocal teacher's wife facing cancer, and those two are able to sing our national anthem tonight. That was a pretty special moment here from Polina High School. So we got Raider back to serve once again. Comes out, serves just a little bit deep there, so it's going to turn the ball over. It seems like we've had that a few times tonight. Coming out with the timeout, I don't know if it just throws the rhythm off a little bit, but the serve comes out and it goes a little deep. Got Gretchen Ruby back to serve for the Royals. Setting up Hintz, but a nice block. senior Faith Olson with the kill for the MMCRU Royals. A little bit just lack of communication there for the Wolverines, so going to give the point to the Royals again. So Gretchen Ruba back there serving for the serving specialist for the Royals. Be a tough recovery here, but a nice recovery by the Wolverines. Nice recovery there, and that hustle gained them a point. So nice job by the Wolverines with the hustle over there in the corner. Going to send back senior Hintz to serve for the Wolverines. And back-to-back points by the Wolverines, so pushing that lead back up to 4 with the 18-14 lead. So set up Haley Schwartz, the senior, and just not able to get that kill over. So South O'Brien with another point. And Hintz will continue to serve here for the Wolverines. Nice little tap over there, but MMCRU ready for that one. Kill attempt there, a little deep, so another point for South O'Brien, taking the 6-point lead here, 20-14. So Hintz has been on a nice roll serving for the Wolverines. Ooh, a tough serve there off the net, but a nice recovery there for the Royals. Oh, what a kill by Stru. Definitely placed that one nice, right in the corner there. It's one of those, there's not much you can do about that one. So South O'Brien on a nice run here, taking the 21-14 lead. Another one just inside the line. So South O'Brien getting the just the right bounces in this one here, hitting them just inside the line. So a nice little stretch here for the Wolverines. So Hintz back to serve again with the 22-14 lead. Just a little deep on that one, so that ends that streak, but a nice run for South O'Brien. And that is going to send back Emily Dreckman to serve for the Royals. And back-to-back points for the Royals. Dreckman back to serve once again for the Royals, trailing by 7. So just like that, a game of runs, and MMCRU with quick 3 points, getting back into this thing, trailing 22-17. So South O'Brien definitely wants to finish this game out and force that 5th set and a chance to win this match tonight. Back action there, and MMCRU is going to come away with the point with Faith Olson and Jalen Bork up front. Nice tap over there on the kill attempt, so going to keep Emily Dreckman serving. Just as they had some momentum going, she serves that one into the net, giving the easy point to South O'Brien. So South O'Brien sending back to libero Willow Sikika to serve with a 23-18 lead here in the 4th set. So a point back to the Royals. They're on the block attempt and it went out of bounds off the South O'Brien Wolverines. MMCRU sending back senior Face Olsen to serve. Looks like we're going to set up Hinch in the back row and just not able to get that one over. So definitely feeling MMCRU creeping back into this thing, only down by 3 now. Well, Olsen back to serve again. Went back to Haley Schwartz and just they've hit that one out of bounds. So South O'Brien with a 24-20 lead here and a chance to take set number 4. Going to go ahead and sub in sophomore Riley Draper with the serve. Looks like they're going to call a little bit of a carry there. So South O'Brien is going to go ahead and take set number 4 with a score of 25-20. So if South O'Brien takes sets 4, it's going to force us into a tiebreaker 5th set. So we thank you for joining us here. We thank all of our fine sponsors here able to bring us this broadcast from Polina on senior night. We'll go ahead and take a short break, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Deals at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Polina, including a very nice blue 2010 Chevy Silverado LT 1500 4x4 with many extras and only 110,000 miles. Also a silver 2014 Chevy Equinox LTZ with only 64,500 miles, and it's loaded. Leather, heated seats, nav, rear camera, sunroof, and all-wheel drive, specially priced $16,395. Check out these vehicles at KinnaidAutoSales.com, and remember, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Polina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Gonna win it.
At TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
And welcome back to Polina for our 5th and deciding set here. So a great matchup that we had tonight. We hope you guys have enjoyed the broadcast so far. We got Haley Schwartz serving for the Royals. A little tap over attempt there by Sky Raider, just a little bit out of bounds. So the first point here in the 5th set goes to the Royals. So South O'Brien definitely want to come now the win here tonight as they want to hold on to that 2nd spot in the conference. Kill for the Royals. So Royals coming out playing well here in the 5th set with the 2-0 lead. So Schwartz back to serve again, the senior for the Royals. So nice job by Raider up front for the Wolverines. They're defending against Hillbrands for the Royals and just tapping it back over. South O'Brien going to send back Sidney Struve, senior. Oh, a kill over there for the Royals. I believe that was Faith Olsen with the kill. I believe I had that number right. So MMCRU jumping out to the early lead here. Jalen Borke not able to get that serve over, so here in the fifth set, an easy point for the Wolverines, and at this point I'm sure they'll take that easy point, as all the points tonight's been pretty hard fought. Anna Fredrickson, the senior, back to serve for the Wolverines. Looks like Taylor Harpernall, the sophomore, there with the tried to get it over the net and just a little bit short there. So Fredrickson with back-to-back serves. Nice save by the Royals there, keeping that ball alive and able to knock it over. Nice block up front for the Wolverines. We had Taryn Hintz and Avery Homecamp up front. Those two definitely make a wall with their height and the length they have. So South O'Brien with 3 points in a row here. Oh, nice play by Rader. She's had quite a few of those tonight. She reads where her defenders are at and knows they're right there for the block and just taps that ball over nice. So nice play by Rader. And a nice play by the Royals by Ellie Hilbrand. She just seen exactly where South O'Brien was there ready for defense and had a player out of position and tapped that ball over nicely. So Taylor Harpernall is going to serve for the Royals. Nice save by the Wolverines there as that ball was over there next to the crowd. And back-to-back plays there by sophomore Ellie Hilbrand for the Royals. So going to go ahead and tie things up here 5-5 in the fifth set. So if you remember, the fifth set gets played to 15 and somebody has to win by 2. So I have a feeling this is going to be a tight one. Going to go ahead and play that ball off the ceiling. Nice try there by the Wolverines, trying to dig that ball out, but going to have a kill there for the Royals. So, and it looks like Coach Raskamp's going to go ahead and take a timeout here and talk things over with MMCRU coming back with 4 straight points to take the 6-5 lead here in the fifth set. So Gabe Fuller and I were talking here during the timeout, but pretty interesting night here with the scores, with South O'Brien coming out and taking the first set 25-16. And then the second set, MMCRU taking that set with the exact same score, 25-16. Then the third set, MMCRU winning 25-20. And then the fourth set, South O'Brien winning 25-20. So a lot of light scores with 2 very evenly matched teams here going on tonight. So definitely glad we could bring you this matchup with 2 teams that are both fighting hard and evenly matched here tonight. So obviously here in the fifth set we can't have a light score, so we're going to break the tie here tonight. So Harpernall back to serve again here for the Royals. And we got a kill for Hintz for the Wolverines. South O'Brien going to send senior Sky Rader back to serve. So that ball got just a little deep there, and Hintz was able she was just right there to play that ball, and just a little bit of a carry, I believe, for the Royals. So back-to-back points for the Wolverines, and Rader with the serve again. Nice attempt there by the Wolverines to try to save that one, but that kill there just a little too deep off the deflection, so kill for the Royals. So subbing in Gretchen Ruba to serve again for the Royals. All tied up here at 7-7. So Sierra DeBoer just tried to tap that one over for the Wolverines and just hit that one a little out of bounds. So here in our fifth and deciding set, MMCRU with the 8-7 lead. tried to set up Haley Schwartz there, and she tried the kill attempt there, but slammed it into the net. So here we are at 8-8 here in the fifth set with Taryn Hintz, senior, back to serve. So kill attempt over there by Sydney Strew, and we had Dreckman and Faith Olsen up front to block that one there. So definitely at this point of the game, your rotation makes a big difference of where your big hitters are at, and you definitely want your big hitters up front during the final moments of the fifth set. So nice little volley going back and forth here by these teams. True just tried to tap that one over and just came a little bit short. So back-to-back points for the Royals, with the Royals leading 10-8 here in the fifth set. Well, another nice play by the Royals there for Haley Schwartz, the senior. So Haley's definitely had a very nice night for the MMCRU Royals, and South O'Brien falling behind here by 3 points in the fifth and deciding set, when MMCRU only 4 points away from taking this match. So Coach Roskamp wants to take a timeout and go ahead and talk things over here and settle them down a little bit here. Definitely want to lead on your senior leadership here tonight, as it is senior night, but you want to go out with the victory on senior night, and always a memory you're going to have for the rest of your life when you look back on it. So we'll see if South O'Brien can come out of this timeout here and come back in a little rally here of their own and get things tied up. So Emily Dreckman back to serve for the Royals. MMCRU leading 11-8 here in the fifth set. Just about stepped over that end line there on that serve. So Stroop there with the point for the Wolverines. Crowd didn't like that call, but official's going to go ahead and give the point to the Wolverines. So 9-11 with Willa Silica, the libero, back to serve for the Wolverines. Just a little bit off on that. I think they're going to call South O'Brien in the net. So that set there just a little bit too far into the net and got the player into the net. So ooh, a nice save there by Hintz in the back row. Stuck her arm out and kept that one alive. Nice play there. Nice rally by South O'Brien to keep that ball alive and come back and get the point. So we got South O'Brien trailing here 10-12 with the serve back. Looks like they're going to go ahead and sub in Trisha Draper for Sierra DeBoer. So a nice job keeping that ball alive. So point to the Royals here. So Royals are going to go back to serve with Haley Schwartz leading 13-10. Got up and really tried to slam that one down, just a little too deep there. So we have a set point here for the MMCRU Royals. Oh, a nice play there, back and forth. We had Sky Raider for the Wolverines, and we had Faith Olsen for the MMCRU Royals. And Wolverines able to stay alive, trailing 11-14 here in the 5th set. We had Strube back there to serve for the Wolverines. Kill attempt there out of bounds, so back-to-back points, 12-14. And we got Strube back to serve again for the Wolverines. And got 3 points off. We go to row there from South O'Brien, so looks like Coach Yu for the MMCRU Royals discussing with the official here. She had a timeout left, and it looks like she did have a timeout there, so she can definitely feel momentum switching here, and MMCRU up by 1 point now, 14-13. Like I mentioned, they go to 15 here in the 5th set, but you got to win by 2, so next point here for MMCRU would still win this game for them, but South O'Brien here with a nice little comeback here on senior night, so we'll see if they can make the full comeback here. So we got Sydney Strube back there serving for the Wolverines. Sydney's had a nice little run here. Nice save for the Royals. Nice back and forth action here. Both teams giving it all they got. We got a kill over there by the Royals, so MMCRU is going to come out here with the victory tonight in Polina on senior night, so they're going to go ahead and spoil senior night here in Polina, so MMCRU wins that last set 15-13. So South O'Brien comes out tonight and takes the first set 25-16. MMCRU bounces back, taking the next 2 sets 25-16 and 25-20. South O'Brien wins the third set 25-20, and then MMCRU finishes it off here in the 4th set with a 15-13 lead. So that's going to go ahead and wrap things up here from Polina. And once again, we just want to thank all of our fine sponsors for enabling us to do this broadcast from Polina tonight. And we'll see you soon here with the South O'Brien football game coming up here in a couple of weeks that we're going to be doing. So thank you much for joining us, and have a good night.